Hello, my name is Dr. Dani Babb, and my goal in this short video is to help you understand the difference between scholarly and non-scholarly publications and to identify peer-reviewed research when you're hunting around in the library for articles for your homework. First of all, the audience between scholarly and non-scholarly publications is quite different. Professionals, professors, graduate students, and other academics tend to be the audience for a scholarly publication. For a magazine, it's the layperson, folks without a college degree in that particular subject, or those who are just generally interested in the topic are the audience. The language in a scholarly publication will tend to include field-specific language or jargon and requires the reader to be in touch with other research in the field because academic research builds upon prior research. This is not the case for typical magazines, which are written in everyday language accessible to any generally knowledgeable reader. The author of a scholarly publication will tend to have their credentials well established in the article, including their institutional or university affiliation and possibly their degrees. You may also see more than one author on one journal article because each is bringing in their area of expertise, such as methodology or the subject matter. But in a typical presentation or publication that is not scholarly, authors may not have special qualifications for writing that particular article, and their credentials are not given. Often it is just their name. There is always a bibliography, footnotes, references, citations within a scholarly publication. Authors who write scholarly work must cite other authors and other studies that they use to conduct their research. This is not the case for typical magazine articles. And finally, research is based on original or new research or new applications of other research when looking at scholarly or peer-reviewed work. This is not the case for typical magazines. The author is generally a reporter. He or she will have done some research for the article, but they will generally have interviewed experts to put together a piece that can be understood by the general public. They're not required to do the actual lab work or run the analyses themselves. They're simply reporting on the material. If you see an article like Newsweek or Rolling Stone magazine, this is not a scholarly journal. It is simply a non-peer-reviewed publication that, while does have some use for the general public, is not considered scholarly and should not be used for academic work. I hope this helps you understand the basic fundamentals between scholarly and non-scholarly publications, and I look forward to seeing you online.